In today's video, I'm going to show you how to properly freeze and store your dough balls to make the best pizza you've ever tasted. I'm making my 3-hour Neapolitan style pizza recipe and it's easy. This time I'm using my mixer. So I'm starting out with ice water and I'm slowly incorporating it. This way my dough comes together and is not a soupy mess. I like to use this technique to get a stronger dough. I really wanted to maximize the amount of time this dough was mixing in the mixer. So what I did was, towards the end of this mix, I started to lower the speed until medium-low so that the gluten slowly develops and becomes stronger over a longer period of time. This dough is still at 66 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it has a lot of time to really build that gluten, and this will help your dough have a better rise after it bakes. The dough has reached around 72 degrees Fahrenheit and it's been 15 minutes long. Now this is one of the longest mixes I've done in a while. It's around 17 to 18 minutes long and the dough has finally reached 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a nice start to have a dough at room temperature. After that mix, I'm balling up this dough to bulk ferment for 1 hour long, and then I'm going to divide and shape these into beautiful dough balls. Now everyone, thank you to those viewers who come back weekly to watch my videos. I appreciate your support. And for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video because I'm here bringing the best pizza content for you on YouTube. So as you can see, these dough balls are rolled and shaped nice and tight. At this exact moment, we want to place these dough balls straight into the freezer. Now this is important because we want the dough to be nice and round when it freezes. Now this should take around 3 to 4 hours to have really frozen dough balls. As you can see, there's a little slight crack on the top part. Don't worry, that will not affect our final product. Now these are rock solid, and what I like to do, especially if you want to store them over a long period of time, put them in vacuum sealed bags. Please thank me later because these dough balls can probably last you over a year. Imagine. So I bought this $20 vacuum sealing machine from Amazon. Super easy to use. As you can see, it draws out all of the air from inside the bag, closing that plastic bag shut, compressing it, making contact to the dough itself. Now this exact procedure will preserve your dough perfectly. To use, simply remove the dough from the freezer. They're rock solid. You want to get your pint containers, these plastic cups that I have right here, and you want to line them with a good amount of olive oil so that the dough doesn't stick. Now I'm rubbing the oil around the whole entire cup and placing the dough inside. Now this will take a while to rise. It will take over 8 hours. So it's best to put these out before you go to bed so that the day after they'll look like this. And don't worry, you can immediately pop these into the fridge to stop the fermentation. But aren't you impressed? Like, look at the quality of this dough, even if it's frozen. I mean, imagine, you can take any of the recipes that I have online. You just take your dough balls right after balling and you pop them into the freezer. Now, it's so easy for a pizza party in advance. Just take them out and use them. So kick back and watch this video where I'm going to show you 2 styles of pizza, which is the classic Neapolitan style margherita with that puffy crust and fluffy interior. And wait till later on, I'm going to show you, those thin and crispy pizza lovers, how to make thin and crispy pizza. Now remember guys, this is a 3-hour Neapolitan pizza dough recipe that only took actually 1 hour to bulk ferment, that we balled the dough straight up and popped it into the freezer. These results are amazing. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, what's my blend of flours for this recipe? Well, it's quite interesting. I did 4 different flours just for the fun of it. I had all-purpose, bread flour, double zero flour, and tipo zero flour. I did it in all equal parts, and this is what you'll get. A dough that's nice and fluffy, super sturdy, not floppy, and with a beautiful caramelization and a fluffy crust. It had an amazing texture, I have to be honest. Alright, for those thin and crispy pizza lovers, comment down below, what do you prefer? Fluffy or thin and crispy? Now, to make this, start by pressing the outer crust first. Then, proceed to flattening out the rest of the dough. And what I'm going to do is take a cutter and cut the outer part. It's going to be around 100 grams. Now, we don't need that excess dough because it won't even fit in the pizza oven. So now I'm using a rolling pin to get that extra thin result, and I'm dusting it generously with flour, and I'll proceed to stretching it in my knuckles. And if you're using a high temp home oven, you want to lower it down until around 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, a lower temperature will allow your dough to cook for a little bit longer inside the oven. This way it doesn't burn on the bottom nor the top. Now, remember to constantly rotate to get that even brownness on your crust, and this is what it should look like. Now, it's not overcooked, but it is a nice sturdy thin crust pizza. This pizza is a thing of beauty. Comment down below which one you prefer. Now, I hope you enjoyed this method of freezing your dough balls, and I hope you utilize it in the future. Thank you for watching this video.